Ever wondered about the different types of milk and what you can make with them? In our everyday lives, we often take milk for granted. This humble ingredient, however, has a world full of variety and versatility waiting to be explored. Imagine this: a universe where milk isn't just milk, it's a galaxy of options, each offering a unique flavor, texture, and set of uses. Today, we're going to embark on a journey into this world, exploring the different types of milk and the myriad of ways they can be used in our food and drinks. Our first stop is skim milk, the lean, mean, fat-free dairy machine. Loved by health enthusiasts and Weight Watchers alike, skim milk is the lighter, less decadent cousin of its whole milk counterpart, but don't be fooled. Its lack of fat doesn't make it any less versatile or delicious. Next, we'll journey to the land of evaporated milk. This thick, creamy delight is made by removing about 60% of water from regular milk. Its rich flavor and consistency make it a favorite for cooking and baking, adding a touch of luxury to your dishes. Then we'll venture into the sweet world of condensed milk. Now this is where things get interesting. Condensed milk is sweetened and has a syrupy texture, making it the star of many desserts and sweet beverages. Oh, the sweetness! But our exploration doesn't stop there. There are other types of milk waiting on the horizon. Lactose-free, almond, oat, coconut, the list goes on, each with its own unique properties, uses, and health benefits. Of course, we're not just here to talk about these milky marvels. We're here to showcase what they can do. From desserts to savory dishes, beverages to sauces, milk plays a vital role in our food and drink culture. So buckle up, foodies. This is going to be an exciting ride. Now that we've set the stage, it's time to dive deeper into each type of milk. Let's get started, shall we? First up, we have skim milk, a staple in many households. Skim milk, also known as fat-free milk, is the leaner cousin in the dairy family. It's made by skimming the cream off the top of whole milk, leaving you with a lighter, less calorie-dense beverage. But don't be fooled by its slender profile. What it lacks in fat, it more than makes up for in nutrients. Skim milk is a powerhouse of essential vitamins and minerals. It's packed with protein, calcium, and vitamin D, making it a fantastic option for those who want to keep their bones strong and their muscles energized. It's also a great source of potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure, and vitamin A, which is crucial for good vision and a healthy immune system. Now you might be wondering, where does skim milk fit into our daily diets? Well, it's surprisingly versatile. You can use it in your morning coffee for a lighter start to the day, or add it to your smoothies for an extra protein punch. It's also a great substitute for whole milk and baked goods, giving you a healthier option without compromising on the taste. Here are a few dishes where skim milk takes the limelight. Let's start with pancakes. Skim milk makes for fluffier, lighter pancakes that are just as delicious. Then there's the classic white sauce. Using skim milk instead of whole milk can make this sauce less heavy, but just as creamy. And let's not forget about ice cream. Yes, you heard it right. Skim milk can be used to make ice cream. It might not be as rich as its full-fat counterpart, but it's definitely lighter on the waistline. So, next time you're at the grocery store, don't just walk past the skim milk. Give it a try. You might be surprised by how much you enjoy its lighter taste and the versatility it brings to your kitchen. Skim milk, though light, is mightier than you think, right? Next, let's talk about evaporated milk, a type of milk that's often overlooked. Now you might be wondering, what exactly is evaporated milk? Well, it's a bit of a hidden gem in the dairy world. Evaporated milk is simply fresh milk that's had about 60% of its water content removed. This process leaves us with a denser, creamier milk that's packed with flavor. The beauty of evaporated milk lies in its versatility. Its rich consistency makes it an excellent addition to both sweet and savory dishes. But it's not just about adding creaminess. Evaporated milk has a unique, slightly caramelized flavor due to the heat used in the evaporation process. This adds a layer of complexity to dishes that regular milk simply can't match. In baking, evaporated milk is a real game changer. Its reduced water content means it won't thin out your batter, allowing for moist, tender baked goods. Imagine a pound cake so rich and moist it practically melts in your mouth, or a pumpkin pie with a filling so creamy and flavorful it's like a slice of autumn on your plate. That's the magic of evaporated milk. But it's not all about desserts. In the savory world, evaporated milk steps up to the plate in dishes like mac and cheese. The creamy texture of evaporated milk blends perfectly with melted cheese, creating a lusciously smooth sauce that clings to every noodle. It's also a star in soups. adding depth and creaminess without the heaviness of cream. And let's not forget about drinks. Ever had a cup of coffee with evaporated milk instead of creamer? If not, you're missing out. The caramel notes of the evaporated milk pair beautifully with the bitter notes of coffee, creating a balanced, flavorful cup. Evaporated milk is also shelf-stable, making it a great pantry staple. It's there when you need it, ready to elevate your dishes to new delicious heights. So next time you're in the grocery store, don't overlook that can of evaporated milk. It's more than just a can of milk. It's a culinary secret weapon. Evaporated milk, a hidden gem in the culinary world. Moving on, who here has a sweet tooth? Then condensed milk is for you. Condensed milk, with its signature sweetness and rich, creamy texture, is a culinary delight that has been tantalizing taste buds for generations. But what exactly is it? To put it simply, condensed milk is cow's milk from which water has been removed and to which sugar has been added, lending it that unmissable sweetness. The result is a decadently thick, sweet milk that's perfect for adding a touch of luxury to your dishes. Now you might be wondering, where does condensed milk fit into the culinary world? Well, it has a special place in the realm of desserts, where its sweet, creamy character shines through. It's a key ingredient in many beloved sweets, from pies to puddings and from ice creams to cakes. Take, for instance, the classic key lime pie. The tangy lime filling gets its sweet balance from none other than condensed milk. Or how about the Vietnamese iced coffee, a refreshing pick-me-up where condensed milk adds a sweet, creamy contrast to the robust dark coffee. And let's not forget about the iconic Tres Leches cake, a sponge cake soaked in a mixture of 3 kinds of milk: evaporated milk, heavy cream, and you guessed it, condensed milk. The result is a moist, sweet cake that's practically melting with flavor. But the beauty of condensed milk extends beyond these classics. It's also the secret behind the creamy sweetness of Indian sweets like gulab jamun and barfi. And in Brazil, it's the star ingredient in brigadeiros, delightful chocolate truffles that are a hit at parties. So, whether you're making a traditional dessert or experimenting with new recipes, condensed milk is a versatile ingredient that can add a sweet twist to your culinary creations. It's the dollop of creaminess that can transform a good dessert into an unforgettable one. Condensed milk, the sweet delight that makes our desserts even more delectable. And of course, there's more to milk than just skim, evaporated, and condensed. The milk aisle is a veritable cornucopia of options, each with its own unique characteristics and uses. Let's take whole milk, for example. The name says it all. It's milk in its most natural state, with all its rich, creamy goodness intact. It's fantastic for a velvety latte, or to add a luxurious touch to your mashed potatoes. Whole milk is the magic ingredient that can transform a good recipe into a great one. Then there's milk powder. Now, this might not sound as glamorous as the others, but don't be fooled. This humble pantry staple is a powerhouse of convenience. Just add water and voila! You've got milk ready for your cereal or coffee. It's also a baker's best friend, lending a lovely milky flavor to breads and pastries without messing with the liquid content of the dough. But what if you're lactose intolerant or just seeking a plant-based alternative? That's where non-dairy milk comes in. From almond to oat, soy to rice, there's a whole spectrum of plant-based milks to explore. They're not just for drinking either, you can use them in cooking and baking, just like their dairy counterparts. Almond milk adds a delightful nutty undertone to smoothies, while oat milk gives your morning porridge an extra creamy boost. And let's not forget coconut milk with its tropical flair. It's the star in many Asian curries and desserts, infusing them with its rich, aromatic flavor. It's also a fantastic addition to your morning smoothie, adding a taste of the exotic to your day. But these are just a few examples. There are so many more types of milk out there, each with its own unique flavor profile and culinary uses. Goat's milk, buffalo milk, camel milk, the list goes on. Indeed, the world of milk is diverse and fascinating. Now let's talk about how milk really fits into our daily life. Milk, we've all had it, right? But have you ever stopped to think about just how much of a role it plays in our everyday life? Milk isn't just a beverage we gulp down with breakfast or use to douse our cereal. It's a powerhouse of nutrition and a versatile ingredient that can be incorporated into various meals and snacks throughout the day. But let's start with the basics. Milk is a rich source of essential nutrients. It's packed with calcium, a mineral that's crucial for strong bones and teeth. It also provides proteins, a critical element for building and repairing tissues, and vitamins like vitamin D and B12, which are essential for overall health. Well, there you have it, the world of milk in a nutshell. We've journeyed together through the white, frothy sea of this dairy staple, exploring the different types of milk and how they can elevate our culinary adventures. We began with skim milk, the lean, mean, protein-packed machine that's a favorite among health-conscious folks. Its light texture and subtle flavor make it a versatile ingredient in everyday cooking, from lightening up your morning coffee to adding a touch of creaminess to your favorite soup. Then we delved into the world of evaporated milk. This thicker, creamier cousin of regular milk provides a rich depth of flavor that's hard to beat. Whether you're whipping up a creamy mac and cheese or a decadent pumpkin pie, evaporated milk is the secret ingredient that can take your dishes from good to great. Next, we sweetened things up with condensed milk, a luscious, sugary delight that's the star of many a dessert. Imagine a silky flan, a gooey caramel, or a velvety tres leches cake. Yes, that's condensed milk working its magic. We didn't stop there, though. We also explored other types of milk, each with its unique flavor profile and nutritional benefits. From the nutty flavor of almond milk to the naturally sweet taste of oat milk, the world of milk is truly a diverse and fascinating one. And let's not forget how milk forms an integral part of our daily life. It's there in our morning cereal, in the froth of our latte, in the creaminess of our pasta sauce. It's there in the desserts we share on special occasions, in the comfort foods we reach out for on a cold winter night. Milk in all its forms is a silent companion in our culinary journey, often overlooked but always indispensable. So the next time you're in the kitchen, I encourage you to experiment. Try swapping out regular milk with skim milk in your smoothie, or use evaporated milk instead of cream in your pasta. Add a dollop of condensed milk to your coffee for a sweet twist, or use almond milk for a dairy-free alternative in your baking. The possibilities are endless, and who knows, you might just stumble upon your next favorite recipe. If you've enjoyed this journey through the land of milk, consider subscribing for more food facts and cooking tips. We'll continue to explore the fascinating world of food, one ingredient at a time, and I promise you, it's going to be a delicious ride. Until next time, thanks for watching.